Hey everyone, Drallo44 here. Hope you're keeping safe and well. So I'm going to be talking about the Nissan Skyline, pretty exciting stuff. But before I do go into that, just to remind you that at 250 subscribers, I am going to give away this Striker Sky Blue Interstellar. Now, of course, as you can imagine with the market, it is a bit topsy-turvy at the moment. So, I don't know exactly what the value it is or is going to be. However, I do know it's not available in crate drops, which is a good thing. But, as you can sort of see there, you can keep it, you can sell it. You can pretty much colour it how you want to customise the car around the kind of design and colours that you want. And there's lots of options. You do need to be subscribed, you do need to leave likes on the video, and just make sure that if you haven't already, leave a comment below with your ID, so I know I can get you entered, because if you don't, I won't know, and you won't be entered, and that'd be a real shame. So that is pretty much it. And there are some other giveaways later on in the video that I'll talk about. There's two, in actual fact, more that I'm giving as long as you are subscribed and leaving likes on the video as well. But they are really good, so definitely wait on, check them out, it'll be really beneficial. Anyway, that said, let's get into the Skyline. So of course, the hype around the Skyline was massive, and did it live up to the expectations? I think we can sort of safely say the answer would be yes. This was a lovely aerial goal that I managed to score with it. It gets insane amount of power, absolutely beautiful, lovely looking car, and just look, I mean, this was not the best aerial ever, I guess, but look at the power, bounced it over the two, scored, and job done. Really fantastic. So as regards to, of course, the shop and things at the time, of course, if you haven't already, make sure you are supporting a creator. It doesn't matter who it is, it's whoever you feel. I mean, I always support Pixel Army or Pick a Pixel, so yeah, you can always support someone else. But when you look in the cars, then you get the Pontiac. Not a bad car, I guess. Dodge Charger looks much better, though, if I'm honest. Looks much more my sort of style, much my car. Skyline, absolutely first class, and so far my favourite car. You do, if you're buying the bundle, get 3 sets of wheels as well. Didn't really whip through them too quickly. You get some different decals, which are quite nice. Yeah, the black sort of one for the Dodge Charger's not bad. I don't really like the Pontiac one. That one's kind of a little bit meh. But you do get options to actually buy the cars individually for 1,000 credits. The bundle is 2,400. You don't have to buy that. You can buy the other things separate. And if you've already got those cars, you can just buy, of course, the skins. And, you can even buy anthems. I absolutely despise the Tokyo Drift one, but the other one's not bad. It's one that's going to be in the film, so it's actually pretty good. Fast and Furious 9's coming out in June, I think it is, or July, I can't quite remember. I think it's July. So again, it's not that far away, and should be interesting. But as you can sort of look, I mean, I've designed the car around what I wanted it to look like. Got some really good decals, got some really good wheels. I'm very fortunate in what I have, and I thought that this looked really nice. But you can just sort of design the car pretty much how you want. Now, sort of going into the thing, I thought that I would do a replay, but in a different style. So let me know if you actually like the style of this, because it is a little different from my usuals, but I thought maybe this might be better because there's kind of like a lot of variants. Anyway, you let me know. Right, so basically getting into the Skyline. So is the Skyline worth every single penny? The answer is yes. I absolutely love the car myself. Now, I have been very much looking forward to its release and always hoped it would come back. And for me personally, it hasn't disappointed me in any way, shape or form. Now, I know some people, they're not as bothered, and that's fine. Everyone's got their opinion, but it's got a hybrid hitbox, which is not a Dominus. It's not a Fennec. It's not an Octane. It is a more unique car. I think there are other cars out there, maybe like the Insidio, which was at least less popular for some reason, but, okay. But as far as I know, there is not many with the hybrid hitbox, which makes it a really good car. The power on the ball you get is insane. It's a nice looking car. You can definitely style a lot of things around it. As regards to value, I mean, 2,400, considering how many other things that we've had, including the Saffron Dueling Dragons, literally the day before, is a little bit much. And I do think that this is the biggest price crash in regards to market that we've kind of had, because literally everyone has wanted the Skyline if they haven't already got it. But is it worth the value? Yes. I mean, okay, if on the unlikely chance you are watching this video and you haven't got it already, then I would definitely say that even if you only bought the 1,000 bundle and didn't bother with the other cars because you weren't going to use them, it is well worth it. My friend Pickle Viper, who doesn't even really play Rocket League much, actually logged in and bought the Nissan Skyline. Now, me and my friend JHD were really surprised because he doesn't play, and we were like, why did you buy it? And he was like, well, because it sounds like a really cool car, and I heard you talking about it, and if I play, I want to play with that car. And it's like, yeah, okay. So we had some games. It wasn't the best games, it wasn't the worst games. It's hard because he's not a regular player, but the point is that he actually really liked the car. And it is just such a good vehicle. And I think that, being realistic, it probably is one of the biggest hyped things that is likely to come out now. So I think we may see some stability in regards to the trade market. I think this has been the big question mark in a lot of people's eyes. Is it going to ever change? Is it going to get better? I mean, obviously the question is, is it going to get better? I mean, there are many, many times when you sort of think, well, hey, actually, it just feels like it. I mean, seeing Dueling Dragons for just over 1,000 seems insane. Seeing kind of like a lot of things, very low prices. Dominuses, I saw a Sky Blue Dominus for about 2,000, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And if I had have had spare 2,000, I probably would have bought it. So there's some opportunities in making profit, because I'm sure that once this is all gone, this is going to up the price, and it's going to change a little bit. But going back to the Skyline, I would say an excellent all-round car, and certainly better than the other options we've had. I mean, the Formula One, the Lamborghini, the Mustang, the sort of like the other cars. Yeah, I mean, they have been kind of not bad, but they just haven't been the same. Now, obviously, I mean, it's been very incessant, and we've had tons and tons of vehicles, and yeah, I mean, it's been, just generally the shop as well, it's been ridiculous. But, there has been sort of opportunities, there has been sort of things to make profit, so I guess that's a good thing, but the market is definitely going to stabilise. The car itself, excellent to use, definitely a lot of fun. So I'm sure that I reckon that a lot of you have it. But all I will say is that, certainly for the time I've been able to play Rocket League, which hasn't been as much since I started my new job, which some of you will know and some of you won't. Of course, like anything there, I have only actually used the Skyline pretty much every single game. So if you ask me what my opinion would, I'd say it's a 10 out of 10 car. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think personally it's a car that is just above all the rest. Why? It's just one of them cars. I don't know, it just feels really good. It feels excellent. You don't get that horrible scuffed ball hit as much. And I know that maybe some of you are just really good at hitting the balls and you don't have that problem. But I do find that sometimes, you hit the ball and you just don't get any power. The problem with the Nissan Skyline is that often you get too much power. So sometimes you need a little gentle tap and you just smash it over the bar or smash it across the field. It can be an advantageous thing and it can be a nightmare. But, at the end of the day, that's just the way it is. So I want to hear your opinions on the car. Have you got it? I assume that, like I said, a lot of you have. But let me know. What are your thoughts? Have you enjoyed it? Are you using it regularly? Is there sort of like a better car you feel out there? I mean, like the Octane, the Fennec, the Dominus. I would imagine that there's going to be fans of those cars as well that are never going to change. But, I would say that this one is definitely up there and really, really, really solid. So yeah, do let us know with that one. I would be interested to kind of see your opinions. But it's been really good. I mean, obviously it's been nice to have it back. I think it brings a really good sort of promise with new DLC coming into the game. So I think they're going to keep doing this just purely because I suppose, like anything, if the Skyline's a big success and they're making a lot of money, then why wouldn't they continue to bring out new vehicles, old vehicles, extra DLC to, of course, continue it. But do let me know what you think there. So that is the main sum up. Excellent vehicle, 10 out of 10 in my book. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I really, really am very, very chuffed to actually have the vehicle now. So definitely, I mean, even if it's 1,000, if you can trade some items, get the credits, I definitely would recommend it if you haven't got the car. Definitely an amazing vehicle and well worth playing. Now, coming up shortly is just mentioning about 2 giveaways I'm going to be doing, just to kind of explain on that one. So the first one is for a Hellfire. De Niro kindly sort of gave me a Hellfire to give away to you guys. I'm going to do a sort of blind trading idea with that, but I just need a few more entries. So I'm looking for about 10 people in total out of my subscribers. Basically, all you got to do is that you've got to put Hellfire on a video, probably about 4 weeks or older, just as a comment, and then pretty much that is all you got to do, and then you'll be entered. I need about 10 people. I've got about 8, I think, still, or maybe 9. I haven't counted that soon, but I need at least 1 or 2 more entries just so we can get you all entered up, and you get this completely free to keep or sell. So it's nice for all of you loyal subscribers out there. It'd be brilliant. The other one then is there's a link in the video description for the previous video, which was talks about tournament openings. There's actually within that as well, there's an explanation of how you can win 5,000 credits completely free. You do need to be subscribed, you do need to have notifications on, and you of course need to leave likes on the video, but it doesn't matter what platform you're on. Yeah, that's one thing I will stress with it. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. If you are on PC, if you're on Xbox, does not matter. You will definitely make sure that you get the credits if, of course, you are the winner. But that is it. So let me know what your thoughts are. Do you enjoy the card? Do you like Rocket League still? Any changes you'd like to see come moving forward? Let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, that is it from today's video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Have a great rest of the evening, day or night, whatever it is you're doing. And the weekend, if it's coming up for you. I'll see you in the next video. Take care until then. Bye-bye.